Good morning. Welcome to my dining room. I wish you were all here having breakfast with me. How are you all? I hope many of you will join us tomorrow at 12 noon on Zoom, and then you can tell me how you are, tell everyone how you're doing. I had no intention of making this message about an article in the Free Press, because I'd started a message last night and I got a phone call from Ontario. My friends in Ontario were waiting for me to join a Zoom party. And of course their time was an hour ahead and I thought it was 7 o'clock my time. And so at 20 after 7, I joined them. And by the time we finished laughing and reminiscing and chatting for nearly over 3 hours, it was a bit late to finish this last night. But anyway, I wonder how many of you read John Longhurst's article this morning on the Faith page. It's, to say the least, a little depressing. He quotes John Stackhouse, a professor of religious studies, who says that at the end of the day, the Coles Notes version, the end of the day, churches will not see a resurgence of people coming back to church after the COVID. In fact, particularly the Anglican and the mainline churches, the Anglican and the Presbyterian and the United Church, will see a huge fall in their numbers, huge drop. I thought he doesn't know Oakbank, but then I'm just the eternal optimist. So I hope we can prove him wrong, and then we can write to him when we all come back. A friend of mine said yesterday that she thinks that God is giving us a much needed time out. A time out to connect with ourselves, as well as cleaning out the garage and the cupboards and the basement. It's a time out to clean out some of the clutter that has got inside our heads and our hearts and our spirits. I hope that is something that perhaps you are considering during this time, to get back in touch with your spirits. I am trying to reconnect with a better prayer life. It's not always easy. That might sound really weird for a minister. But it isn't always easy in the busyness of life to really devote that time. It's a discipline. So I'm trying to reconnect that discipline. And I would challenge you to reconnect with your spiritual life so that we might not fall away during this pandemic. Yesterday, some of you may know the singer Bill Withers. He wrote many wonderful songs, and yesterday he died. He wrote Lean on Me many, many years ago. Bill Withers was a man of colour. He overcame some very difficulties in his life. One of them was that he was a black kid in America. He was also a kid who stuttered. And that, as many of you might know, is an awful challenge. But he overcame his stutter, and he became a wonderful songwriter, singer, and entertainer. And one of his songs, I think, is perfect for this time, for every one of us to think about the words. Lean on me. I just want to read you one verse. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need someone to lean on. I just think that is a perfect song for us during this COVID crisis. May we lean on one another and lean on our gracious God who cares for us all. We have been putting out in our weekly email the United Church's Sunday worship with the moderator. I just want to give you a few other options. Westworth United online have a Palm Sunday service, a Good Friday service, and an Easter Sunday service at www.westworth.ca. And also, last week I watched a colleague of mine who I know from Ontario. She is one of the ministers at First United in Waterloo. And it was a lovely service with pipe organ and familiar hymns and a beautiful message from a visiting preacher. And they're doing a service every week. So there's two options, Westworth in the city and Waterloo. And I think you can find lots of other churches online if the service with the moderator is not something that sits with you, or you want something different, something more traditional perhaps. So I'll just leave you with that and wish you all a blessed Sabbath tomorrow, and join us at 12 noon for coffee on Zoom. Take care of yourselves. Bye for now.